Hello.
Hello, hi. How are you?
ODOI YEMOH.
Good.
Did I pronounce your name correctly?
ODOI YEMOH.
ODOI YEMOH.
YEMOH, yes.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Nice to have you on the Gospel Mood, and this is the Queen Angie Grace Showcase. So I get to understand that you're one of the trustees for wards 2 and 6. Is that correct?
Yes, I'm running for ward 2 and 6 in Brampton.
Okay, so what do you want to tell the public?
Now, basically, this election here is about choosing between a couple of things. There's the mayor, there is this regional councillor, there is the councillor, and then there are the trustees. And so this year that we get a chance to choose who becomes your mayor, who becomes your regional trustee, and who becomes your councillor. I'm running in Ward 2 and 6 to become the trustee for the public school board. And so what that entails is that whoever becomes the trustee, will represent and be a representative between parents, teachers, and the community as a whole. So to be a trustee, you're a community leader, and you'll be giving back your expertise on how to get things done by helping the students, the parents, and how they liaise between federal and provincial governments. So that's what the role is about. Okay,
so I mean, I'm right there in the same community. Tell me, like, why should I give you my vote?
Okay, yeah, that's a very good question. I mean, every now and then, you know, people come around asking for your vote. But the question is that why should you give them your vote? The reason why I believe that you should give me my vote is that I'll be the guy to be able to get things done. You know, a lot of the time people come and promise you things and it doesn't happen. I have the track record of making things happen. You know, for those who know me, you know, I'm a teacher and myself, you know, I'm a professional teacher. I've delivered on so many occasions. My students can attest to that. I'm an accountant by profession. Accountants, as you know, have to deal with certain ethics, which I do abide by. And so because of these two things alone, myself, I'm a family man. You know, I have children. So it's not somebody just on the street coming to ask for your vote. It's somebody who have the experience, the expertise, and the technical know-how to get things done. And so that's why I'm counting on you to vote for me and people in your ward.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. I like that. So if I give you my vote, I can expect a lot of great things to happen.
A lot of things will happen. I mean, we have on our platform at vote.odoyemoh.com. We've highlighted a bunch of things that we'll be doing on our platform over there. One of them is to influence federal and provincial government to help protect the rights of students and parents within the school community. The second thing also is to help with the tracking system. You know, we want to be able to ensure that we have better tracking system to help provide better and quality education for our youth. Here in Brampton, in Ward 2 and 6, if you look, there is shortage of school buses. You know, there are about 76 school buses shortage within the Peel District Board. And because of that, parents are struggling to go pick up their children in between schools. Sometimes they have to ask permission from work and run out. And it's affecting their productivity. Some of them are even losing their jobs. And one of the things that we are advocating for on our platform is to provide and lobby government, to advocate for free public transit for all school-age children. And so those are the things that we bring on board, that on October 22nd, once you vote for us, you can trust on us that we will lobby the federal government to get that done.
Okay, awesome. You know, there's a lot of young people these days. I hear they say, you know, they're stressed out. What are your recommendations, you know, as a trustee? So putting this forth, that say you are the trustee.
Yes.
What are your recommendations for those young people out there that, you know, are stressed out, according to them being stressed out?
Yes, I know there are a lot of students and the youth struggling right now.
Yes.
Most of them has to do, I can tell you on top of my mind, has to do with financial management. When you talk of a lot of students, you're looking at high school going age students. Some of them are working part-time, they have a lot of stress on their head. What the government needs to do is to provide a lot of, you know, after school programs to help those kids stay out of trouble. It's also to help them. So for instance, there's a basketball place that there's competition between different wards. That's what we are are bringing on board, right? So there can be a soccer tournament, between Ward 2 and 6 versus Ward 1 and 5, or Ward 3 and 4. To get the students involved. A lot of the time, people get votes in as trustees, they go home, they sit down, nothing is happening. So the question that you're asking is very important. What do you do for our youth to get them engaged? That's why they are stressed. With physical education is number one. So they have to be going to the gym, keeping up in shape and all that. But if the parents are stressed themselves, it passes on to the kids, because they are not able to provide, the daily necessities to their children. So therefore, they are working so much, they are not able to take care of their personal needs. And physical education is one of the keys for your own economic well-being, as well as your own self-well-being in moving forward in life. You have to be physically strong and mentally stable. That's why there's a lot of mental stress going on right now. And with the extracurricular activities, or even if the government bring in certain after-school program, it will alleviate the issues of mental illness and all that. People will not be doing drugs and all that kind of stuff. So those are the things that we'll be advocating for on October 22nd, 2018, if we win the election.
Okay. And what do you have to say? That's very good, for the youth. What do you have to say to the parents? Parents right now, there's a lot of them struggling. They're struggling because of their finances. They're struggling because, some of the youths, they're a little bit, unruly, like disobedient. Like, what do you have to say to those parents out there?
It all comes down to financial distress. As an accountant, what our lobby is to provide and put into our school system within the Peel District School Board financial management education. And that is not being taught in any schools right now.
Wow.
You need to ensure that our students know and are aware about how credit card works. Credit card should be used for convenience, not for credit. So it's only used in emergency means. But people are using credit card as if they are using convenience card. It's putting them in a lot of stress. People are owing too much money, and they become too much indebted. By the time they go to college with the OSAP and all that, they become more financial stress, and more financial burden makes you become more fiscally stressed, and then affect the whole family. And that's what is going on. So financial management is one of the things that we will bring on board to be taught in all schools.
And that's awesome. And as an accountant, that's something great that you have to bring to the table.
Right.
That's awesome. That's like icing on top of the cake.
Yes, I like that.
Wonderful. Yeah. I like that. So you have quite a bit to bring to the table.
Right.
Should they vote ODOI YEMOH?
Yes, ODOI YEMOH. Yes.
ODOI YEMOH.
Yes.
So, viewers, vote ODOI YEMOH. And there's voting going on right now. There's early voting. So can you please tell the viewers where they can go and vote right now?
So right now, you can vote, actually started on October the 2nd, going down to Friday, tomorrow, at the city center in Brampton. When you go in there, it takes a few minutes. They'll take you through the process, and you can just vote. Very soon, coming this Saturday, if you live close to Kazi Campbell, David Suzuki schools, there will be early voting happening there as well. For those in our Ward 2 and 6 to go and vote. But the actual election date will be on October 22nd, 2018, which is a Monday. On that day, polls will be open from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. and everybody can vote on that day as well. And when you go in, make sure you're in the line before 8 p.m. so that you're able to vote. Your vote is very important. It's going to make a difference, and so we're encouraging everybody to vote on that day. But we are also encouraging advanced voting. So if you have time tomorrow, just swing by the City Hall. It's free parking. You can just go in there and just exercise your right.